Okay. Here we go. We are live. Actually, hold on. Let me change this real quick. Just make it a little bit bigger. This should work. All right. So we're back. We're doing more story. We are. We are on Living World Season 3. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We finished off Heart of Thorns last time. We saved Zoja and Logan. Unfortunately, Traherne is gone. It's very sad. Let's hop in. We got a mail last time about Ayers Memorial and Hullbreck. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in there and see where Living World Season 3 throws us, you know?
You made it. Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend. Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened. I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself. Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek. He's not here? No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across. Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion. Good. Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish, and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of air can be found in either.
She had him dead to rights. We all knew it. What was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer?
Things were getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right air.
Hey, you're that Redlock trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zoja or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Mordremoth's death came with a great toll, for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaff and Air gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Whitlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air...
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mordremoth. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword!
Not yet, kid.
Commander, come see this. What's going on?
Now that is a happy sight.
It's Garm. He came home.
It's Garm.
It's a sign. I can't believe it.
Spirits.
Rox, you, and Garm.
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah. Nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it. Rox, you rest.
Let's get some food and care for Garm.
Hungry, Garm?
History.
Something tasty. Meat. Haha.
Oh my.
There you go, boy. You're home now.
Heir's monument will be in good company here.
Such craftsmanship.
You can rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordred. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Graham's going to be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he is in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
Would anyone like to hear a tale of Heirs to Goblin great deeds?
Scald of Hilder. May the spirits guide you in this time of endings. So many of those attending have questions about Air, but they don't want to trouble you. Great, make it carving.
Your craftsmanship does Heir honor. She was a great sculptor, drawing her inspiration and skill from Raven. Bear gives us our ferocity, and Heir was loved by Bear. You do her honor and remind us of our gifts from all the spirits.
Greetings. They say you were there when Air met her end. What killed her?
It was a powerful dragon minion, one of Mordremoth's most dangerous. An abomination.
I heard it was the head of the Nightmare Court herself. Is that true?
She didn't deal the killing blow. That was a vicious jungle predator called a Vine-Tooth.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was renowned. You honor her well by carving this statue.
Wolf chose Air at a young age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Would you mind bringing over some hot water? Garm has blood and dirt caked all over him. And you can help me wash him if you like. Where's some water? Oh, over here.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet, Garm.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
Mm-hmm. Pouring that water on him. Okay. Let's hope I don't miss. There we go. There we go.
He must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
Eh, eh. Good stuff. Alright, let's talk to the Skald. Would you care to say a few words about Air? I'd like that very much.
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with Air's Tegauken would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved, and the pain of that can be overwhelming. But we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them, without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life, the gift that she was. Air is a part of me, a part of all of us. How do we praise the spirits of the wild for that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all, to Air!
To
Air!
Air.
Her legend lives on. May the mountains, may we all
To a great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To
friend.
Air.
her and the great spirit.
Goodbye, Air.
Goodbye, Air.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
A mail. Timey, quick, come to Radanovis. Hi, I've got something fantabulous to show you. Get here as soon as you can. There's a gate set up in Radasum, but it's top secret. Fortunately, you know me. Go to Radasum and look for the Adventure Aid ZK 496I Golem. It knows to let you in. Timey.
Looks like I'm off to Radanovis. Good luck.
To Air.
Care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ridlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bran when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
When the time's right. Alright. To Radanovis.
A statue of an Asur among our legendary heroes. Odd.
Odd. This is Snaff.
There's monument.
Statue of an older Asura. His features mischievous, kind, and careworn. An area on the statue has been left open for an inscription. Above the space is a simple title Snaff and nothing more. And could never find what to say about it. Unfortunate. Okay. So, I've never been there. It's fine. We have Magica Province waypoints. You know, let's It's about the same thing, right? It's close enough. Let's see. I remember where we're going here. Gotta reread Edge of Destiny. It's a good read. It's a good read. Yeah. Read it a few times myself. Really adds to the characters, you know? Are there 2 books too? Yeah. I think let's see. I don't think I've read the other 2 books. Keep meaning to. I enjoyed the first one. I don't even know if it's in the correct order technically, but you know. Some good stuff. You're recognized. Okay, let's go. Researching Rhino Novus. Okay. Research.
1 second, please.
Security breach detected.
Gollum, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
No, this is not happening. Stop! Halt! Cease! Desist!
Unidentified intruder
Oh, my poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
And Potatoes recorded the whole first book Ghosts of Ascalon as an audiobook and uploaded on YouTube. That's cool.
Fired up. Timmy. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of char expletives to track him down.
Yeah.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Kidding. In all
Better be.
seriousness though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great! It's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
Teacher
At least
Hearn.
you have a lot of hands to pitch into the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Counselor Flunt, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor.
The Corporal Burn. The Corporal Burn. A lot of people died in this game so far.
I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
Oh boy.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Okay. Ready. Attempt to solve the puzzle.
unidentified user. Security measures activated.
yellow, purple, red,
Enter passcode.
yellow, purple, red.
Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now.
Red, yellow, purple,
Enter passcode.
red, yellow, purple.
Phase 2 complete.
Oh jeez. Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Enter passcode.
Yellow, red, purple, blue.
Interact with the console.
Uh-oh. I did it wrong.
Approved user.
I did it wrong. Oh jeez.
Must be love. More like marriage. Ow!
I'm gonna fail this. Attempt to solve the puzzle.
System reset.
Okay, hold on. Yellow, purple, red.
Enter passcode.
Yellow, purple, red.
Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now.
Red, yellow, purple.
Enter passcode.
Red, yellow, purple.
Phase 2 complete.
Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Enter passcode.
Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Phase 3 complete.
Jeez. Purple, blue, yellow, red. Purple, blue, yellow, red. Purple, blue, yellow, red.
Phase 4 complete.
Green, blue, red, purple, yellow.
Enter passcode.
Oh, I forgot already.
Incorrect.
That's... I hit 4. But that's fine.
Yikes! What's causing
It's
that?
okay. We're just gonna do it again.
Place is an accident waiting to happen.
Yellow, purple, red.
Enter passcode. Phase 1.
It's all the same order. It's always the same order.
Phase 2 commencing
Now I just have to memorize the orders. Red, yellow, purple.
Enter passcode.
Red, yellow, purple.
Phase 2 complete.
Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Enter passcode.
Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Phase 3 complete.
Purple, red, blue. Wait, purple.
Enter passcode.
Oh, jeez.
Incorrect.
Okay, I'm skipping the puzzle. I'm skipping the puzzle. Too bad. I don't want to deal with that anymore.
Such might!
My brain's they're just not doing it.
Easy there, fellas.
Shut up!
Feel the burn! Ready to rock.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Wash the pain away.
Don't worry about it.
It's our cue. You didn't crack the code, so I did it for you while you were busy. We shouldn't dilly-dally any longer. Let's go.
Timmy really is the brains of the operation. Tragedy.
Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Taru. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber?
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rada Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
Then you broke into it?
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it.
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Taria?
Back to the leyline map. So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Like those?
Exactly. Get 'em.
Get him. Alright, let's go.
Makes my teeth ache.
Cooling down. Rocks and mountains.
Timmy, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
Ready to rock.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
Oh, there's more. I didn't see these guys. I thought that was only one wave.
More incoming. It ain't nap time yet.
Could be nap time. Purple Burn is the very first NPC a human player character meets.
Fired up.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
Feel the burn.
Man.
Cooling down.
Way to exterminate. Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later. Anyway, this thing is some
Fired
sort
up.
of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different.
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid. From the blighting pods. The things that made horrible Mordrim abominations out of corpses.
So you do remember it?
Timey, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
So you probably also know what happens to him during the campaign against I-10. Yeah.
I got your back. You
Yeah.
first.
Explore. Explore the upper level before you leave. We're running. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Eavesdropping device activated. Touch each time you want to hear a short snippet from the other room. Eavesdrop on a line with each touch of the console. Oh.
What I hear, Tiny has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zojaz and Nectar too.
Did you see where Timey and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all a buzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. And another chart here. That's multiple in one day. I'm going to sneak a look at Tiny's equipment. Watch my back. Oh man, she's stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Tiny? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
The leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive. Don't tell him, but I frequently call him Blunt, because he is. Tiny got a raw deal on that waypoint device. I heard Social scrambled, drooling. Explains why Tiny's out here on her own. Did you see where Tiny and that all the
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes.
I think I skipped one of the lines, but it didn't play again when I played it. So, oh well.
Stand down. It's just Tiny's friends again. I was told I'd find the pack commander here. Anyone?
Fun.
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Radanovus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ridlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Yeah.
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Passing over a letter.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
Let's go. Title for life.
What was that?
That didn't sound good.
Quick, let's go see what's happening.
Commotion.
Protect the counselors!
Uh-huh.
It's a crazy Silvari!
Is that another one of your
Oh, it's Canuck. Hi, Canuck. How you doing?
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Flint was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Jungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, huh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ridlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Perfect. Although, Canuck, what a day. Huh. It's almost enough to make a person feel unwelcome. Yeah, before I go, tell me what you know about the White Mantle. The Queen of Divinity's Reach has her royal pantaloons in a bunch. Humans have a history with the White Mantle, you know. It's not been pretty to watch. Anise has her hatchet face on. I slept through human history class. Can I ask you some questions? You just I don't actually. Let's see. White Mantle lost the war. Where have they been for 200 years? Underground, somewhere well hidden, since everyone seems surprised to see them. My guess is they've been hiding in plain sight, waiting for their moment. They've got gold behind them, though. Does the Countess know who's funding them? No, but those ruins around Drytop weren't so fancy, so I'm guessing it isn't from their own treasury. Fair enough. Alright.
Let's get underway.
But we're extracting more and more.
Oh. Bloodstone fan! Woo!
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
My gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather?
I'm sure it's fine. I'm still sure it's fine.
On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Bloodstone Fen.
It'll fetch a nice price.
Okay. We continue onwards.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think... It's hard for me to actually say, but... I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question, but others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors. See if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here, hoping his troops were out of range.
Okay. Scout the floating citadel and reach the area on top of the tower. Investigate the large chunk of bloodstone below the citadel. Search the surface for survivors. Search the nearby cave for survivors. Okay, well. Let's head this way. And now, since we actually have made it here, in this map and a couple others, now we have skills while we're gliding that we can use. So like, we have a dodge. Oh, hold on. We have a laser beam with one that we need an enemy target with. We have an AoE damage effect with skill 2. Bop. We have a healing effect with skill 3. And we have a dodge with skill 4 where we do a little roll. And skill 5, we'd like give ourselves a boost forward. However, we are trying to get, oh, I turned into a Moa, that's right.
Charged up.
Sure, it's fine. we're heading over to this, like, arena-looking area. Sure, it's fine.
The blast released spirits trapped in the Bloodstone. I've heard tales of sacrifices among human tribes. Maybe this is related. They were in prison for so long it twisted their minds. They don't know friend from foe. We must release them once and for all. Ready to run. Back on solid. Feel the burn. Bringing the fire.
Okay, we dealt with all those guys. Sweet.
A large chunk of the Bloodstone, still intact. And these foul things. This Bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly blast.
That makes sense, Timmy. Don't worry about it.
Ah, members of the Pact.
Bloodstones!
Feel the burn!
Commander. Commander, are you still alive?
They've been consumed by Bloodstone magic. They deserve a better fate. Ready to rock.
Everyone deserves a better fate than the Bloodstone effects here. This is horrible.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Just went the wrong way around to get here. That's
White
fine.
mantle. But they're different.
Be ready to run.
Ready to run.
Fired up.
Ow. Yikes.
Nobody needs me. Wash the pain away. Feel the burn. Power of the land. Thunder. Flooded.
Yay.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Okay, continue search for survivors. We're gonna head up over here, and we're gonna jump off the airship as soon as we get a chance to. Squad leader Bennett.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures? That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough, but well-spoken. Medium build. A bit cranky.
Can't say that I have, but I did see Kaith run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
Share your findings with General Soulkeeper. Back to the airship.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a packed squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other pack members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the pack didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead, but they've been twisted by bloodstone magic, just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
That's what I said.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue investigation.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet, bringing the fire.
Reaper of Magic. Learn about the White Mantle activity in the area. Move to the bow of the ship for better reception. Okay.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see, where are we going? Down this way. Just following the trail of unbound magic. Okay.
Feel the burn! Faster!
To kill these guys or to prevent her from having her shield.
Fired up.
Ow. Why did I revive there? What? What? Why did I rally? I'm so confused. We're supposed to be able to rally off those guys. Oh dear. Fine. You wanna be this way? We can be this way. Now there's another person here too. Okay, can I stop getting knocked down?
I'm evolving.
You just stop these guys. Come on. Oh, there's even more people here.
Ready to rock. Landslide.
There's a lot of this is a lot more people here than I would expect, honestly. Huh. No, stop it.
Rocks and mountains.
Come on. Stop it. Yes.
Ready to rock.
That was close.
They'll burn. Your power flows. In the meantime, I've liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
Wow, we're completing sections like crazy. Speak with Squad Leader Bennett to continue investigation. Onwards.
Bennett, any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs. That sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Timey.
There was a time, way back, when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So, is there anything that'll keep me alive in the fight against these Jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against Jade constructs, too. It was based on Seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novus, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those Jade brutes. Good luck, time me out!
And then we'd have to train Ancient Magic's counter magic, which we already have now, so we're good. Bottom of the crater. Alright, to the waypoint. Again. This is how you traverse this map. You go to waypoints, then you glide, or better yet, when you eventually get it, the Griffin. We have to pretend we don't have the Griffin. It just makes more sense this way.
A new place.
And we do want to get this waypoint before we go anywhere else. Come on.
Wash the pain away.
Shadows Deeds. Let's go. Okay.
Looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way. Feel the burn! Wash the pain away. Ready to rock. Faster!
Wisdom. Yeah. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh, hold on. Can I just use the bouncy mushroom? Come on.
Faster!
Need to remember to give myself swiftness.
Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
Keith. Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself and the trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
By the bear!
I'm not gonna stand there.
Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself.
Okay.
Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
Uh-oh.
Wash the pain away. Feel the burn! Rocks! Mountains!
Hard bloodstone shard.
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Keith, over here.
I trust Keith. Completely.
Some bloodstone pieces next to the staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. I didn't want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she after Mordremoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
It's... back to the task at hand.
Okay.
Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
Bloodstone under this table.
I missed that. There's a chest here. Oh. It's the anomaly.
Feel the burn! Back on solid ground. Charged up.
Ow.
They'll burn. Ha! Extra damage. Feel the burn. Wash the pain away.
All this kicking is really annoying.
Ready to rock.
Has stability. Can't kick me anymore. Although that seems to matter. Don't you dare. Oh, in the box. Aha. This piece of paper seems barely touched by the destruction. It looks as if someone was taking notes during a conversation or translating a encoded message. Trial 33, complete failure. Received orders to increase output. Results demanded soon, or what? Or else. The rumbling of dissent in our ranks is unacceptable for research progress, being pulled in two directions. I want to stay the course, but not listen to this new, shady influence behind the curtain. Who is the Justiciar getting his orders from, anyway? My loyalty is a liability here now. Perhaps I should flee before the rift becomes inescapable. I hate to leave my white mantle brothers and sisters, but I will not follow someone who won't reveal themselves while issuing threats so liberally.
It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now. But it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group, and a divisive leader. Must be Codicus.
The Legate Minister? I should stop by Divinity's Reach more often. I'm out of the loop.
Some more Bloodstone here. Can't believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. That's no ordinary beast.
True. So this is the counter magic thing we have, and as you see, as the longer we hold it, the more dangerous it is. And we start dying. It's not great. What we should do though is when it pops up, is we want to
Cooling down.
we want to hit the button. We hit the special action key and it just stops it. Otherwise we get like a lot of not good stuff going on. So
Ambush! Back up! Back up!
Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air between us.
Here. Why would I expect any different? Your timing has always been perfect. Fired up!
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still upset with me, and you have every right to be. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other, and sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused, and I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Keith.
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
Okay, well, let's see if our little experiment works.
I already forgive Keith. Obviously, Olaf Strongwolf has it, but, you know, that's fine.
Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then, we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo, and don't blow ourselves to smithereens.
Alright. What could go wrong?
What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing, there was only a brilliant light devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Codicus. I have to find Canuck and warn him. If he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Let's go speak with them. Paratrooper, hello!
Commander, Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Codicus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Keith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. We poke around some.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
Fair enough.
Better than moon loot.
Better than moot loot. Let's go. Let's see, that's up there. I reported just in time. Confessor's Stronghold. Let's go. Hey, Canuck.
Canuck, glad to see you're alive. I was afraid you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were, but then, not.
Me too. Your troops?
Some of them are still looking for you, and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the Minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these two delinquents and figured Dragon's Watch could certainly handle it.
Marjorie, Ridlock. Showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk about in Divinity's Reach. Canuck, you're here under the orders
Countess Anise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being. I'm to return him home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does something to change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it. But I will say this. Yes.
Before we find him, Codicus may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryta. Or maybe all of Tyrios' prize this time.
I only want to be off Anise's leash. Saving the world would just be a corollary benefit.
For Kryta!
We have company.
No one crosses the White Mantle.
I'll surely succeed where others failed.
I'm not crossing the White Mantle. The White Mantle is crossing me. And dying for it.
Power of the land. Ready to rock. Feel the burn. Charged up.
Ow. I don't even know what downed me there.
Never give up. Wash the pain away.
Like, obviously my health going down, you know, maybe go down, but... Man.
Feel the burn.
Evolving.
Run. Lightning. Charged up. Extra damage. These White Mantle guards aren't affected by the Bloodstone like the others I fought. They must have arrived after the explosion.
Then they came with Codicus. We're close. Watch your step.
Ow!
Whatever this place
That one
was,
snuck up
it
on
was
me.
meant to keep the unwary at bay.
How?
Too close to this Bloodstone. Strength has left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures up
Oh,
your sleeve?
yes.
Nice work, Commander.
You lack
Now,
the will.
if I could persuade you to take care of the others.
Taking care of it.
Feel the burn. Ready to rock. Wash
Nice.
the pain away.
I'm going to dodge before I'm fully up, and it's just like, no.
Interesting. Countering the magic of these bloodstones returns whatever magical properties it absorbed. I know a certain big-eared Asura who'd love to be here to study this.
I heard that.
Eh.
Fired up.
Oh, that's right.
Perfect. Shields.
How do we bring them down?
I know how.
These bloodstones can draw off the magic if we can catch the shields in the flux.
Reflect slide. Feel the burn. I need energy. Wash the pain away. I found a new way to win. Outstanding. Rocks and mountains.
Wow.
Feel the burn! Charged up.
The unstable bloodstone chunks drain whatever energy gets nearby.
If the commander is right about Cauticus absorbing bloodstone magic, that may prove handy.
Okay. Actually, we shouldn't need that.
Work faster! These bloodstones won't collect themselves.
Sounds like we might have something ahead.
Let me take the lead, Ridlock. I was given specific orders on how this was supposed to be executed, and I don't need you to defile it with your inclination to blindly smite.
If that's a blindfold crack.
Care to take the door, Commander? Minister Cauticus, you have obviously... Oh, he's not here. Ridlock, smite away.
My pleasure.
Get him.
You'll never take him!
I found a new way to win. Outstep, feel the burn.
Do you actually think we'd let you take him from us?
He's not yours to keep, fanatic.
These fools must be taught their place.
Fired up. Feel the burn cooling down.
Magic from bloodstones empowers me.
Ready
what
to
do you
rock.
have? Nothing.
I have the counter magic.
This is impossible. Magic won't be stopped here.
That's what you think.
Feel the burn fire, inferno.
Power.
Faster.
I should have done this sooner. How does it feel to be completely ineffective?
Completely ineffective, huh?
Feel the burn. Rocks. Now.
More.
Ready to rock.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the fool before my shield is drained
Feel
again.
the burn. Marvelous.
Good luck with that one. Ow.
Wash the pain away.
Why do you think Cauticus wanted them to collect bloodstones?
Fired
Hopefully to weigh his pockets down while he jumped in a lake.
Heh.
He can't be far now. Move along, everyone.
The loose magic here has certainly turned this area into a war zone.
So, Commander, you really think Cauticus caused the blast to reverse itself?
Possibly. Keith and I found Ground Zero and determined something or someone soaked up the lion's share of magic.
His escape does seem conveniently timed to be in the right place at the right time.
Keith, what was she doing here?
Investigating the blast. She asked I forgive her for stealing the egg and everything.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think people can change that much.
Ever the cynic.
See? Point proven. I'll never change either. Ask Casimir.
It would be hard for me to blame Keith for her actions while Mordremoth was alive. But let's save the philosophical arguments until after the minister is dealt with.
Then let's lay the man to rest.
I think you mean return him to safety.
I'll never understand human politics.
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself? You follow my orders! I don't know where these delusions are coming from. There is one white mantle. Do you hear me? One!
Minister, I understand,
But, quiet!
Now tell me again what this pile of rocks can do. Are there magic words? How powerful is it? Well?
That's him, all right.
Reminds me of a boss I had at the cotton candy stands when I was younger.
Everyone ready to crash his party? Time for your foot key, Commander.
Time for my foot key. I just want to summon one more dude real quick.
Minister Cotticus, you've obviously been taken prisoner by these White Mantle zealots. I'm here to rescue you and return you to the royal palace.
Let's drop the charade, shall we, you ignorant thief? I will not be returning to Divinity's Reach until I wear the crown.
So I'm clear. You're admitting you're associated with the White Mantle?
Are you quite touched? I'm their supreme leader, and they will carry me all the way to the throne of Kryta.
Commander, did you witness that?
I did.
Then by the providence granted to me by Countess Anise, I hereby pass sentence on you, Cordicus Beetlestone. Today is your last day on Tyria. Allow my blade to bid you farewell.
Get them! Turn this thing on! What do you think of my latest finds, Commander? It was a bit of a fixer-upper, but nothing a few bloodstones couldn't mend.
I believe it's safe to assume Cordicus didn't absorb the Bloodstone's magic. Otherwise, he'd be down here and
ready to rock.
I wanted to see this thing trample Kryta! Get in there and save it! Wash the pain away. Feel the burn!
Get it.
You will not stop me! The Krytan throne was built upon White Mantle blood, and we are its rightful heirs.
You are a heretic, Cordicus, and you shall lead no White Mantle, for I am their god.
What? It can't be.
I am the last Mersat. Many years ago, you knew me as Lazarus the Dire. I have returned from the brink of existence.
No! You are a false god! The White Mantle is mine! Don't listen to him!
Empty words, formed by the forked tongue of a snake. The human seat of power and its current monarch are inconsequential. We are destined to face more virtuous pursuits. My true believers, you're welcome to seek shelter in my light. To those who doubt, you're welcome to burn.
Canuck, go now!
Don't stand there with your mouth agape! Get me out of here!
No!
Go to the...
Nesmers! Sorry, Montre, no offense to Kaz.
Helpful if they're on your side. Annoying if they're not. I understand.
He's gone.
I'm sorry, Canuck. However, I can help to catch him.
Doesn't look like there's any sign of Lazarus either. Or Mersat alive. We should immediately warn the Queen, but he appeared to be disinterested in Kryta.
Surprisingly different from the last time the Mersat were sticking their creepy bird feet where they didn't belong.
Marjorie, weren't you just saying something about people not being able to change?
A virtuous pursuit could mean a lot of things to a Mersat. But I'll admit, I'm curious.
Yeah, they might think it's noble to make a necklace out of your teeth.
With Codicus not displaying any signs of excess power, I think we have to assume Lazarus was the one behind the blast. We need to find him. Get an idea of what he's planning to do with all that magic.
Cordicus will want to hunt him down too. He won't readily surrender control of the White Mantle. One will inevitably lead us to the other.
Then this will be a good way to start the new guild. A crisis, but hopefully not a world-ending crisis.
It's how I prefer my crises.
Commander, can you read me? I have some news.
I'm here, Timmy. What do you have?
something possibly slightly, marginally cataclysmic. I managed to finally get detailed lay readings from the map and determined, well...
What is it?
Primordius is active.
Well...
Sweet, sweet treasure.
I understand your priority will be the dragon. Mine, however, is unfortunately spoken for.
Looks like it's time to test the new guild's mettle. Into the fire we go.
A dragon and a Mersat. Can't help but feel like we're surrounded.
I mean, it's fine. How much worse could it get? How much worse could it get? Like, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. What could go wrong? That concludes the first episode of Living World Season 3. Let's head on to the second episode of Living World Season 3. Episode 2. Head to Radasum. We're gonna go back to the Dragon Lab, I believe.
No refunds.
Okay.
No way.
Onwards.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest.
Timey's game. What game did you have for us, Timey?
I wonder if the commander brought that disrespectful safari this time.
Forced to mingle with the rabble.
Final phase complete. Passcode accepted.
Such
Gate
might.
relay 04687 activated.
Aha.
Timey, please tell me there was some sort of calculations error. Primordius is really active.
An error? You think I made it? Hey, good to see you too.
Sorry, I didn't think we'd be dealing with another dragon so soon.
About that, I have some good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Great idea. Good news first. Huh. Feast your eyes and blindfolds on this.
Different tile on the ground. Impressive.
No, this is another one of Rada Novus's secrets I discovered. Stand there and you'll be ported to this crazy simulation room the Novans developed but never finished.
And you finished it.
Well, no, I couldn't, figure it out.
What's that?
I couldn't figure it out, okay? Just so happens to fall outside my giant, incredibly deep pool of knowledge. Whatever, it works now. I called in Moto, an Asura with some experience in that realm. He got it up and running for me.
What's it do?
It can process numerous experimental theories, but the Rada Novans developed it to test themselves against various Primordus minions. Want to check it out?
Sure. It'll be helpful to find out what we're about to go up against.
Perfect! It'll also help me run some numbers and see what the room's capable of.
Moto. The guy who runs Super Adventure Box.
Booting up, hold, please. Okay, wave 1 incoming, folks!
Ready with luck? It's fake fighting. How hard can it be?
I'll note any patterns or specific attacks I see while you're taking care of business. They'll only help us out when we face the real deal.
Inferno! Feel the burn!
Pop.
Ready to rock.
It's a good thing these guys aren't immune to burning like the core
You've done
destroyers
some
are.
amazing work here, Timey. When do you ever sleep?
No time for that, Commander. It was one thing going against
Fired up.
Mordremoth. Of course, you want to save the planet, but being Asura and facing Primordus.
Well,
I hope you know we're all behind you. I thought we had our hands full with Codicus and Lazarus, but... Sure, I think we can squeeze in a quick trip to the Shiver Peaks to take down a dragon.
Well, there's a little more I haven't told you yet. According to what I documented, Primordius is awake. You know this. But here's the more part. It's moved! Tunneled its way down to the Fire Islands, south of Maguma.
If we know where it is now, let's just go knock on its door and give it a welcome basket.
Why did it move?
I posit Mordremoth's death and the subsequent magic release must have jump-started Primordius. And then, with a lot of energy pooling in the south, what better place to feed?
So it relocated to get more powerful. Great.
Makes sense.
Ready to rock. Let's fly. Feel the burn. Charged up.
A lot of destroyers.
Ready to rock.
Come on.
Back on solid ground.
So while we have the time, there's something else I need to tell you. Just a tiny bit more. It's the bad news part.
Go on.
You ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Maybe you should sit down. No, stand. Stay standing. Okay, here it is. Jormag is also active.
What? How can you be sure? I thought most of this tech was focused on Primordius.
Bram sent a letter from the Shiver Peaks.
What did it say?
Jormag is active, Bram. He's a Norn of few words.
2 dragons at once.
Yeah, but there's a silver lining. Neither one has gone all Mordremoth on us. Well, so far. There's such an excess of energy out there, all the old rule books are being rewritten. Oh look! The next wave is ready.
That seems out of place.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Primordius doesn't have monkey minds. Unless there's something changed. A lot.
Ugh, that moto! I left him alone with the runes code for 2 minutes.
How are we doing against the simulation type?
You still don't have the high score. That belongs to Cammy, one of the Fire Island's raiding party leaders. She's super tough though, so...
Another Asura in here? I thought you were keeping all this secret.
I had to let Cammy in on it. A, she's cool, don't worry. And B, someone had to watch our backs while Moto and I got this thing up and running.
You already have people in the Fire Islands?
I have some more, let's say, trusted associates there setting up a gate and scouting. But Flaunt really organized the whole operation. Primordius's movement was something I purposely let slip. It's good because it keeps him out of my ears for a little while, and it also makes him feel like a big shot.
Only 16 years old and you're puppet mastering one of your superiors. Admirable. And a little unsettling, Tiny.
I'll soon roll you all! Oh, sorry, was the code open for that? Big bad coming up?
Fire out! Feel the burn!
Feel the burn.
A potent combination! Strength is mine! Feel the burn! That was a blast.
That was the last wave. Good job. You generated a ton of data for me to sift through. This room could probably run any simulation I can dream up. As soon as I get Moto in here again to debug it, come on out.
Game over. Let's go.
Outside of a few monkey anomalies, the room was very impressive. Next time, we'll have to program in some Jormag minions. Any idea what's happening with the other Elder Dragons?
Nothing on Krakatoa can ditto for... what's his name? Brain malfunction, starts with an S.
What about a weakness? All this machinery has to be good for something.
Why don't you channel some patience from the mists there, Tribune? A whole civilization of brilliant Asura couldn't find it. But yeah, I got this in 5 minutes.
Maybe if you were as open with your research as you were with your mouth, you'd have cracked it by now.
You're going to lecture me on openness? Remind me again what happened to you in the mists. Oh, that's right, Zipper Lips.
Okay, okay. We're all on the same team here. But, have you made any progress?
Only a few huge leaps. First, remember my chalk organ?
The horribly disgusting body part of an even more horribly disgusting giant bug that you keep in the despicable blighting pod fluid? Yes, I remember, despite desperately trying to forget.
I named it Spencer.
And it's somehow more disturbing.
Don't listen to him, Spence. Anyway, I discovered why ley energy is different when run through him. And it's paradigm shifting. The chalk feed off ley energy, right? And we know that each dragon has a domain when it comes to their magic. Zaitan's was death, obviously. Well, you know what's guaranteed to give a chalk a bad stomachache? Death magic. Spencer filters death out of ley energy.
So magic is almost like light, broken up into a spectrum.
That's a perfect way to think about it. Magic as we know it is like white light, composed of all the different types of dragon magic. I'm gonna go down in Asuran history logs for this discovery.
As much as I love discussing minutia, how does this help us?
I don't know yet, but I will. I'll never sleep again. Now, I'm sure you're anxious to try out your moves against the real thing in the Fire Islands, so let's head back to the main lab.
Alright, let's go. Uh-oh.
Gridlock Brimstone.
That's tribune to you, soldier.
Not anymore, it's not. You've ignored numerous requests from the Black Citadel to account for your time in the mists and explain this new magic. Thus, you've been stripped of your rank and are hereby charged with dereliction of duty.
You're to come with us, Gridlock, sir. And if I don't...
We've been authorized to use force.
But we'd hate to cause a scene. I'm sure you would, pup. Getting this assignment, you two must either be the best warriors in the Iron Legion, or the ones with the worst luck. So...
Top of my class.
But it's starting to feel like both.
Gridlock?
It's okay, Commander. I'll straighten this out. It appears I underestimated the Citadel's response. Hope you enjoy the medal I'm earning you today, soldier. You get to return with Gridlock Brimstone in tow. Without a fight? Depends on my travel accommodations. You can have my seat.
Come on, Vicon. You gonna groom him too?
Sorry I'll miss out on all the fun, Commander. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm able.
Well,
looks like I'm headed to the Fire Island Solar.
Sorry, I'd join you, but I just haven't had many moments to work on Scruffy 2.0. Plus, I need to start experimenting on the thing I told you about and the thing about the new thing, findings.
I understand.
Help! Someone help!
Wendell, what happened?
The Fire Islands, our party, lost. We shouldn't have strayed from the main outposts. Cammy held them off as long as she could, but...
No! Did she make it?
No. They changed, Timey. The destroyer's there.
Oh.
Changed? How?
Like Risen and Mordrum. Unstoppable.
Risen and Mordrum? What do you mean?
They're not like they were. Different attacks. A different... feel. I don't...
It's okay, it's okay. Take him away and get him some care.
What do you think that all meant?
Not sure. He could have... Of course! It's like you said about the monkey. They changed. That's why Mordremoth was able to... The Mordrum, Commander?
What about them?
The ones who came from the Blighting Pods. Mordremoth had its minions, the Sylvari, right? But it was able to create more, new ones from the dead. That power came from Zaitan. Killing Zaitan caused the other dragons to absorb the death spectrum, but we only saw it in Mordremoth because it was active. Then we killed Mordremoth, and now Primordus has absorbed some of the death and plantiness. I think.
Can we test that theory? I'll go and get you a sample from these new destroyers.
That'd be amazing, Commander. Be careful and let me know what you find.
Alright. Time to go to Ember Bay. Let's go. Man, oh man.
It'll fetch a nice price.
Commander, welcome to the Fire Islands.
Fitting name. I'm surprised anything can survive here. Can you give me a status report?
We're still assessing, but our preliminary findings are troubling. Primordus' arrival is having a profound impact on the island. The destroyers are surging in record numbers, and there's been a marked increase in the local seismic and volcanic activity. I've been trying to get word to Tiny, but the atmospheric interference is wreaking havoc on our long-range comms. I doubt you'll get much use out of that communicator she gave you while you're here.
About the destroyers. We received word that they've been exhibiting new abilities. Changed somehow. I'm here to gather samples to confirm the report. Where should I begin my search?
Not long ago, we sent a scout east to locate a nest. I'd begin your search there.
I'm sure they're fine.
Alright.
This place is how I always imagined the realm of torment. And everything's trying to kill you.
Here we go. Ley lines are fun. Highly recommend getting ley line access. Look at this. It's fast travel.
I shall explore all of it. Ah, such might! Charged up!
What do you want? I'm quite busy watching my work get repeatedly dismantled by monsters, so if you don't mind...
Easy there. Timey sent me. I'm here to help you retrieve those destroyer samples.
At last, support! I located a sizable destroyer nest, but the beasts ambushed me. Made a mess of my comms equipment. Help me deal with the destroyers and fix the equipment, and I'll get any samples you retrieve back to Tiny.
Consider it done.
Let's move quickly. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can all retreat to a less life-threatening environment.
Defeat destroyers until you find a usable sample. Okay.
Charged up. Feel the burn. Flooded. Wash the pain away.
I make good decisions.
Lacking the will. That.
Come on.
Brown in my... Feel the burn.
Don't mind me. I'm just running. Everything's fine.
Fired up.
Nice. Data magic camera. No.
Fired up.
Don't worry about me. I'm not doing anything. Zoom.
Well done, and thank you. I'll take those samples now. Rest assured, I'll get them to Timey at once. Oh my, that's not normal.
Not normal? How not normal?
Ember Bay's always presented powerful volcanic and seismic activity, but the intensity of these events is unprecedented.
Well, thanks to Primordus, I guess. The ground felt like it was about to come apart right under us. Are the islands in danger?
Given the dragon's presence, it's certainly a possibility. Unfortunately, I lack the proper equipment to know for sure. One of my colleagues was tasked with monitoring the seismic activity just east of here. He may know more.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Well, away we go. I'm zooming. Need to get up here.
Charged up.
Not good, not good. Perhaps if I... No. What if, Oh, this miserable device! Please tell me how to activate it!
No! Smelly Asura will ruin everything! Leave it to Script, champions of Rockface!
What's going on here?
According to the Skrit, this device has something to do with the building's seismic pressure beneath the island. If we can't figure out how to activate it, the pressure builds and builds until, well, as the Skrit say, pop.
Pop, pop, wee!
Or it may all be nonsense. I can't tell what these creatures are blabbering about half the time anyway. This rock face they speak of knows more, but they won't let me get close enough to ask how to work this blasted machine.
Let me talk to them. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I hope you do, Commander. We're running perilously short on time.
Here we go.
For me.
Renown heart. Waypoint.
Charged up.
You! What do you want with the rock face? Speak! Speak!
Let me pass. I need to speak with the rock face.
No! Nobody sees Rockface without Skrit say-so. Friends of Skrit only.
Look, I have to talk to this rock face you're hiding, and the clock's ticking. How can I earn your trust?
Help the Skrit. Yes. Save Skrit from fire. Arm Skrit against the destroyers. Become a friend of the Skrit.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, I know what I'm doing. Or a Skrit.
Charged up.
Over here. Take it to recovery cot. And we run back. And pick up another Skrit.
Charged up.
And take it to the recovery cot. We run back. Get another Skrit, because of course there's like a lot of these guys. How much does defeating destroyers give? Like, let's see. It's not a bad amount.
Ready to rock.
Saved several Skrit. Defeating destroyers.
You ran from Skrit.
The flow and freeze. Fire burns. Feel the burn.
Air.
Yes.
Ready to rock.
Okay, so I can save one more Skrit and be done with the heart.
Fired up.
But it's actually not even... See, I pay a lot of attention. It's not even do the heart, it's do these things. I know what I'm doing. Wake up.
Who's there?
Welcome back. Where are... Let's see, more past, that's good. There's one over here.
Feel the bird.
Stop being grouchy.
I'm up! Jeez!
Perfect. Armor's great. I have a weapon now, right?
Fired up.
Oh no, that armed it. Apparently. I know how this works. I've done this before.
This looks like a fine place for adventure. Wash the pain away.
And then... we're looking for another... Oh. This one right here. There we go. I did extra helping as well.
I've done what you asked. Am I allowed to pass?
Good, yes, good. Scratch are safer, stronger. Come in!
We got company.
Hey, hey. Oh, ha-ha.
Well, are you just gonna stare at me slack-jawed, or is there something I can do for you?
I'm sorry, but you're a dwarf. Or what's left of one.
And you've got eyes in your head. Bully for the both of us. And the name's Roban. Not that you asked.
Didn't expect to encounter your kind out here. I thought the dwarves were wiped out in their fight against Primordus.
If you really want a history lesson, I can give it to you after I've dealt with the crisis at hand. I've got islands to save, and not much body to save it with.
Crisis? Is this about the earthquakes? What's happening to the island?
There's a torrent of magical energy building up beneath these islands. Energy that feeds directly into the volcano. My brothers and I have been tending to it for years, using 4 contraptions to release the pressure and delay an eruption. Then Primordus and the blasted destroyers turned up, wrecked the machines, killed the other dwarves. Almost did me in 2, but I'm still standing, in a manner of speaking.
And if those machines aren't reactivated soon?
Then the islands will blow, and the destroyers... Well, I'd prefer not to think about that.
I saw one of the contraptions just outside. How can I activate it? If what you say is true, we need to move fast.
The machines were built with us dwarves in mind. It won't respond to anyone else. Unless... Ah, I've got it. Take my thumb.
Your thumb?
Yes, on the ground there. Use it to activate the machines. That's one upside to getting blown to bits. I'm partially portable. You may want to move quickly. It's been a while since the machines were run. The islands don't have much time.
Alright. We take the thumb. Stone dwarf thumb. Surprisingly well manicured. That's fine. Lava doesn't hurt us that much, apparently. Again, it's still fine. But can I... Why did I jump in that? It looked like a thing. Like, can I glide here? Yes, I can. That's what it is. Not that I have access to my boost from gliding, because we're not in Bloodstone Fen. So...
I just met with Rockface, the remnants of a stone dwarf, if you can believe it.
A dwarf? Astounding. And did this dwarf shed any light on our predicament?
If these machines aren't activated soon, the swell of magic beneath the islands will cause a cataclysmic eruption. Will they require a dwarven touch to activate? Fortunately, the dwarf gave me his thumb.
His thumb? That's disturbing. But logical, I suppose. I figured there had to be some knack to it. Being that the dwarf entrusted you with... itself, I'll let you do the honors. That appears to have worked. And to think, all this time, all I needed was a discarded stone thumb.
The dwarf mentioned that there are 4 of these contraptions around the island. Do you know where the others are?
4 of them, eh? Well, I believe one of the other researchers spotted a similar contraption on the western coast. There's another inside the caldera. As for the 4th, I'm not sure. One of the others might know. Good luck, Commander.
Okay.
It'll fetch a nice price.
Western. Oh, yes, I remember what we're about to see. This is another case of we can use a ley line here. Sweet.
Is that a village? All the way out here? A circus. On the Fire Islands. This definitely merits investigation.
A customer! A real customer! Hold on just a minute. I'm not prepared. Welcome to Ember Bay's one and only circus, where you'll witness the grandest marvels Tyria has to offer. Want to buy a ticket?
No time right now. I'm looking for an ancient device, dwarven in make. There's supposed to be one nearby. Do you know it?
Searching for antiquity, eh? We've got a piece that may interest you. Not sure it's dwarven, but it sure is old. I might be convinced to let you in free of charge if you give me a hand with my chores. Otherwise, ticket holders only.
Here's my ticket. If you don't grant me access to that machine, the Fire Islands will erupt, taking your circus with it.
I guess we can overlook protocol for today. Go on in. Behold one of Ember Bay's greatest mysteries. Of all the things on this stinking island, a rampaging sloth is the best entertainment. The level of entitlement.
Only 2 more machines to find.
Nice.
Next on the list, the Caldera.
Caldera. That's closer to this place. So I was just looking.
Charged up.
Catch it now. I'd rather not be bothered right now. All of you guys.
Ready to rock. Wash the pain away.
Just run up here. Okay. This map has one of the most famous jumping puzzles in the game. It's famous because it's really, really annoying to deal with. Wow, annoying. It's annoying and also difficult. Okay. Onward. Looking for an updraft.
Excellent. An assistant arrives. I must remember to thank Timey once we're out of here. Now to business. What do you suppose this contraption is?
It's an ancient dwarven device, 1 of 4. If we don't fix it and activate it, this island is going to erupt.
Well, you're surprisingly well informed for an assistant. Okay then. This machine was shattered by a volcanic bomb expelled from the caldera. Parts scattered everywhere. I can fix it if I get the missing parts. and then power it by harvesting latent magical energy from the caldera. I'd certainly appreciate assistance gathering parts and keeping the local wildlife at bay, if you're willing and able.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Okay. Run. Simply run. Machine part. Let's see, 2 more.
Ready to rock.
Found another one. And I see the last one. Perfect. Grab this one.
Ready to rock.
Hold on. Can I hop on this rock here? Thank you. No.
Refreshing. Wash the pain away.
The water. Since when has this done a combo field of ice? What? Hold on. Can't just sit here and hold on. This is the whole thing. Hold on. Okay, we're not in danger. I'm looking at it. Hold on. June 25th. Now creates an ice field before performing its blast finisher. So that's fairly recent. So on the plus side, you'll always combo and get a frost aura. Bad side is I have to try to combo field water it so I can get more healing.
You've proven more useful than I expected. Thank you.
There's still one more machine I must activate. Do you know where I can find it?
We detected the signature of another one of these devices in the Mersat fortress, west of here near the coast. We'd have investigated it already, but none of us have dared set foot in that perilous place. Do be careful, Commander.
I just went to the wrong spot. Oh well. We can use another waypoint. Speed. We have speed. If I can get through these freaking gaps. Don't worry about it. Earth Elemental. I'm running. That's fine.
Flooded.
Ahoy there, friend. Watch your step up ahead. The fortress is fit with defenses that will tear you to shreds.
Is that what happened to you?
Me? No, not exactly. My name's Grumby. I used to work for the White Mantle as a ferry captain here. Then they started sacrificing people for that bloodstone. It wasn't long before I found myself on the altar. I stuck around to warn any wayward travelers about the dangers up ahead. So, consider yourself warned.
The warning's appreciated, but I have to get inside that fortress. There's a machine inside I need to activate. If I fail, these islands will be destroyed. How can I get past the defenses?
The defenses only allow Mersat to enter. Anybody who doesn't look the part is cut down where they stand.
Could I disguise myself as a Mersat to fool the defenses?
What? That'll never work. Wait, could that work? That might actually work. There's some Mersat armor nearby. It's very well defended. But if you can get it, it'd make a serviceable disguise.
Only one way to find out.
Worst case scenario, the Scourge of the Mersat claims another innocent. But at least I'll have some company.
Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and leave it off here. That is the time we have for today. So next time we will, get the Mercat disguise, get the last of the 4 machines, and continue on with our crisis of both Lazarus and Primordus and Jormag being up. What could possibly go wrong? Anyways, I will be back tomorrow, everybody, for a very special 12-hour live stream with the launch of the next expansion, Janther Wilds. There will be Twitch drops so you can watch me and get some extra bonuses like the sip coffee emote. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a wonderful time. Hope to see you there. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.